In the question it's given, Mr. John deposits a certain sum of money each month in a RD account of a bank. If the rate of interest is 8% per annum and Mr. John gets rupees 8,088 from the bank after 3 years, find the value of his monthly installment. Now in the question we need to find the value of monthly installment. So we will consider, let the monthly installment, which is represented by P, let it be equal to X. Then you can see in the question they have given you the rate of interest. So rate of interest we represented by R. It is given 8%. Mr. John gets rupees 8,088 from the bank. So that's the maturity value given to you. Maturity value we represent it by MV. It is given rupees 8,088 and the time given to us is 3 years. So remember, time is always taken in months. So time in months we represent it by N and it is given 3 into 12, 36 months. So this is the information which is known to us, and now using this information we have to find the monthly installment. Okay, so now see, first of all, as you can see, maturity value is known to us, so we will write the basic formula for maturity value, and the basic formula for maturity value is NP plus interest, right? Now if interest is not known to us, so we can write the formula as NP, and in place of interest we can write N into N plus 1 into P into R upon 2400. So this is the formula that we have arranged for maturity value. Now in this formula let us substitute the values. Maturity value is 8,088, N number of months 36, so we have 36. Now P monthly installment is X. Now N is 36. This will become 36 plus 1, 37. P is X. R is 8 upon 2400. Okay. Now here this 8 will reduce 2400. 300 you will be getting. Now this 300 can be reduced by 2 to get 150. This will become 18. Now this can be reduced by again by 2, so you will be getting 75. You can reduce it by 2, you will be getting 9. Now reduce it by 3, so 25, reduce it by 3, 3 is a 9. So finally we are getting 8,088 is equal to 36x. Here you are getting 37 into 3. 3 into 7, 21. So 111x upon 25. Now here let's take the LCM to solve it. LCM will be 25. Now 36 will be multiplied by 25. So this will give you 900x plus 111x. So 900 then plus 111, and you cross multiply here. This on addition will give you 1011x. Now you do the cross multiplication to get value for x. So x is equal to 8088 into 25 upon 1011. So this will reduce it 8 times. So 8 into 25, that will give you 200. So answer will be rupees 200. So this will be the monthly installment. Now in this question they have asked us that using the componendo and dividendo property, we have to simplify it for x. Now what we will do, on the right side it's written 9, so we can consider it as 9 upon 1, and now we will be applying componendo and dividendo. Now remember, when you will apply componendo and dividendo, it will be applied both sides, and you will be applying it this way. See, numerator plus denominator divided by numerator minus denominator. So in this way you will apply it both the sides. Now on the left side, this whole expression written here, this is your numerator part and this is your denominator part. So on the left side, in the numerator place here, you have to write numerator plus denominator. So see, this is our numerator part, 3x plus 4 plus under root 3x minus 5. This is our numerator part, then plus denominator. This is your denominator part. So in the numerator plus denominator, now you have to apply numerator minus denominator. So this is your numerator part. And then minus the denominator part. So see, on the left side we have applied componendo and dividendo on the left side. Now you have to apply it on the right side also. On the right side, this is 9 is numerator and this 1 is denominator. So it will be numerator plus denominator. Okay, now let us open the bracket. Now when you will open the bracket, then from the second bracket here you will be getting negative 3x minus 5, and from the first bracket you will be getting, see, this will be getting positive. So I will show you. You open the bracket like this, it will be under root 3x plus 4 . Now you are opening this bracket with positive sign. So plus into minus will give you minus. Then in the denominator place, now see, you are opening the bracket with negative sign, so this becomes negative, and this will become minus into minus plus. And on the right side, 9 plus 1 10, 9 minus 1 8. Now see, on the left side, as you can see on the left side, this will get reduced. This is 3x minus 5 positive, 3x minus 5 negative. This will cancel out, In the denominator place, 3x plus 4 positive, 3x plus 4 negative. Now if you see in the numerator place, you are getting root of 3x plus 4 twice. So you can write twice root of 3x plus 4. Now in the denominator place, again you are getting it twice, so you can write twice root of 3x minus 5. On the right side, this 10 upon 8 can be reduced and written as 5 upon 4. This 2 will cancel out. Okay. Now we have to get the value of x, and x is within the root sign, so you will be taking squaring of both the sides. Now we square, you will be getting 3x plus 4 upon 3x minus 5. On the right side, when you take square, you are getting 25 upon 16. Now the one way of solving it is you can do the cross multiplication and get value of x, or you can apply componendo and dividendo once more. See, I am applying componendo and dividendo once more. So this is, now how do we apply it? Numerator plus denominator upon numerator minus denominator. So on the left side, this is numerator, this is denominator, so you have to write numerator plus the denominator. See, 3x minus 5 is denominator. Next you have to write numerator and then minus the denominator. On the right side, this is numerator, this is denominator, so you'll be writing 25 plus 16, 25 minus 16. See, now if I open the bracket, so here I will be getting, so let's open the bracket here. So 3x plus 4 plus 3x minus 5. In the denominator place, if I open the bracket, so I am getting this 3x plus 4, opening the bracket with minus, so minus 3x plus 5. On the right side, 25 plus 16 will give you 41. 25 minus 16 will give you 9. Okay, now let's see, in the denominator place, this will be reduced, plus 3x minus. In the numerator place, you are getting 6x minus 1, right? 6x, this will give you minus 1. In the denominator place, you are getting 4 plus 5, 9. And now you can solve this equation. So upon 9 can be cancelled out. So 6x is equal to 41, and this will become plus 1. So you are getting 6x is equal to 42. So finally x is equal to 42 upon 6. That will give you 7. So this, in this question they say the volume of a conical tent is given to us and the area of the base floor is 154. Now remember that area of the base floor of a conical tent is always a circle. So this is the area of the base given to you. See, area of base, it is given 154. Now remember that the base of a conical body is always a circle, so you can say this is the area of circle and its formula will be pi r square. Now here pi will be replaced by 22 by 7 into r square. is equal to 154. So from here you can get the radius. 154 into 7 upon 22. This will go 7 times. So you are getting r square is equal to 49. So radius is equal to 7. So we have got the radius as 7. So in the first part they have asked you to find the radius and the height. So radius we have got. Now how to get the height? Now you can see volume is given. So volume given to us is 1232. Now this is the volume of a conical tent. Formula for volume is 1 by 3 pi r square into h. So here let us substitute the values. 22 by 7, r square, radius is 7, so square of it 49 into h is equal to 1232. This will cancel out, use 7. So to get the height you do the cross multiplication. 1232 into 3 upon 22 into 7. Now let us simplify it, and this will give us 7 carry over 5, 7 7 is 49, 7 6, then reduce it by, this will cancel it 8 times, 8 3s are 24. So we have got height of the conical tent as 24 meter. So in the first part they have asked us to calculate the radius and the height, so we have calculated radius and height. Now the question says we have to calculate the length of the canvas required to cover the conical tent. Now for this we need to calculate the curved surface area of the conical tent, because this canvas will be used only on the curved surface area. So here we will need to calculate the curved surface area of the conical tent. Now to calculate the curved surface area of a conical tent, you must know the slant height. So what we will do here, first of all, we will calculate the slant height of the conical tent. So see here, we have this relation L square is equal to h square plus r square. So this relation will give us the slant height of the conical tent. Here h is 24, r is 7. So this will give you 625. So L will be equal to root of 625, that will give you 25 meter. So we have calculated slant height. Now why we have calculated slant height? Because with the help of slant height now we will be calculating the curved surface area. See, we need to find the canvas used, and canvas will be used only on the curved surface area. So we need to find curved surface area. So here we will write it this way: canvas required is equal to curved surface area of tent. So you will be calculating curved surface area of tent. So this is a conical tent, so curved surface area formula is pi r L. 22 by 7, radius is 7, slant height is 25. So you will be getting this 550 meter square. So we have calculated the canvas required. Now this canvas will be available in the market in shape of a rectangle. So area of canvas, it is 550, and we know that this canvas will be available in shape of a rectangle, so it will be length into breadth, where this L is the length of the canvas. Don't get it confused with the length slant height, right? Now this B is the breadth, and you can see the width, that is the breadth, is given to you as 2 meter. So the width of the canvas is given 2 meter. So this will give you, so from here you can get the length of the canvas. So the length of the canvas will be 550 upon 2, that is 275 meter. So this will give you the length of the canvas. Number 2, question number 2, the figure shows AB as the diameter, and then they have given you angle BAC 30 degree. Then they have given you tangent, this DC is the tangent, and we are asked to calculate the angle ADC. So we need to calculate angle ADC. Now let us mark this angle ADC as X, right? Now let's see, first of all you can say, now if you see this angle, this one, this is the angle which is formed between a tangent and a radius. This angle Y which I have marked, this angle Y, as you can see, it is the angle which is formed between the chord CB and the tangent CD. So we have a property which says angle between the tangent and the chord is equal to angle subtended by the chord in the alternate segment. Now on this chord in the alternate segment you are getting angle of 30 degree. So your first step, you can say this angle Y is equal to 30 degree, that is angle BAC, and why it is equal to angle BAC, there you will give the reason. It is the angle between tangent and a chord is equal to angle on the chord in the alternate segment. So we have got this angle Y. Yeah. Okay, now according to the question, AB is the diameter. So AB is the diameter, so you can say angle ACB, this angle ACB, let it be marked as Z. So you can say Z is equal to 90 degree. See, angle ACB is equal to 90 degree. Reason, whenever we get a diameter, then angle on the diameter is always 90 degree, and it is called angle in a semicircle. So we have got angle in a semicircle is a right angle. Angle in a semicircle is a right angle. So we have got angle ACB 90 degree, which in the figure we have marked as Z. So we are getting Z is equal to 90 degree. Now according to the question, we need to find X. Now to get X, you consider triangle ADC. Triangle ADC. Now we know that in any triangle, sum of the angles is equal to 180 degree. In triangle ACD, angle A is 30 degree. Angle C, this, it is Z plus Y. And the third angle is X. So sum of the angles in a triangle is equal to 180. So we have 30 plus. Now Z and Y both are known to us. Z is 90, Y is 30. So from here you can get x. 90 plus 30, this will give you 120. 120 plus 30, 150. So x is equal to 180 minus 150. So we are getting x as 30 degree. And which angle was considered as x? So you can see angle ADC was considered as x. The question says you have to find ADC. So therefore you can say angle ADC, which we have considered as x, is equal to 30 degree. This is clear to you? We have to prove this identity. Now what we will do on the left side, first step that we can apply is we can convert all these trigonometrical ratio in form of sine and cos. Now see, if starting with the left hand side, first of all we have tan A. So this tan A can be converted into sine upon cos. So we are writing it as sine A upon cos A. Now in the denominator place, this sec can be converted as 1 upon cos. Plus, now here in the second term, in the numerator place, the sec can be written as 1 upon cos. Okay, so this sec can be written as 1 upon cos, then plus 1, and in the denominator place tan can be written as sine upon cos. Okay, now in the next step, in the numerator place we have sine upon cos, and now in the denominator place if we take LCM, so we are getting cos as LCM, so we will be getting cos A plus 1. In this one, if we take LCM in the numerator place, so LCM will be cos, so you will be getting 1 plus cos A, and in the denominator place it's sine upon cos. Now if simplifying this one, you see we have sine upon cos into, now this will be multiplied after taking the reciprocal, so cos upon 1 plus cos A. Moving on to this one, in the numerator place we have 1 plus cos A upon cos A. Now you have to divide, so that means you will multiply and take reciprocal, so cos A upon sin A. This will cancel out here, this will cancel out, so you are getting sin A upon 1 plus cos A, and in this one you are getting 1 plus cos A upon sin A. Now let's take LCM of these two. So here the LCM will be 1 plus cos A into sin A, right? This will be the LCM. 1 plus cos will reduce 1 plus cos, so you are left with sine. Sine into sine will give you sine square. Here sine will reduce sine, so you will be left with 1 plus cos, so 1 plus cos into 1 plus cos will give you 1 plus cos whole square. Okay, so we are getting this much result. Now in the numerator place, let us open this bracket, so you are getting sine square plus, now when you open this bracket, this will be opened with a plus b whole square, so 1 plus cos square plus 2 into a into b. In the denominator place, let it be written as it is, 1 plus cos into sin a. Now in the numerator place, see what you will do. In the numerator place, you will collect these two terms together to get the identity here, sin square plus cos square. Then you have 1 and then you have 2 cos a. Denominator place, we have 1 plus cos a into sin a. See, now see, in the numerator place, sin square plus cos square becomes 1, so you will get 1 from here and then plus 1, so you will get 2. Then you have 2 cos a upon 1 plus cos a into sin a. Now in the numerator place, you can take 2 common, so you are left with 1 plus cos a. Then denominator place, 1 plus cos a into sin a. 1 plus cos, 1 plus cos will cancel out, so you are left with 2 upon sin. So when you transfer sign here, you will be getting cosec. So that is equal to right hand side. So on the right hand side, 2 cosec a was required. It's clear to you? Now in this question, they have asked you to solve the quadratic equation using the formula. Now this quadratic equation, as you can see, is given in a fraction form. So our first step will be to remove this fraction. For that we will take the LCM, and LCM will be 2. So if LCM is 2, so on the left side you will be getting 6x square minus 14x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now when you cross multiply it, you are getting this quadratic equation. Now in this quadratic equation, if we compare it with the standard form, then here a is 6, b is minus 14, and c is plus 1. Now our first step will be to take out the discriminant d, that is b square minus 4ac. So here b is minus 14, so square of it. Then we have 4 into a into c. 14 square will give you 196. From that you will subtract 24. So you will be getting 172. You have got the discriminant. Now let us use the formula for quadratic equation. Formula is like this: x is equal to minus b plus minus under root of d upon 2a. This is the formula. In this formula, let us substitute the values. In place of b, you will substitute minus 14. In place of d, you will substitute 172 upon 2a. A is 6. So now this can be written as x is equal to, this will become plus 14 plus minus. Now if you take the prime factorization of 172, so see here, you will be getting like this: 172, you will start with the 2, so you are getting 2 into 2 into 43. So if you take square root by using the prime factorization method, you will be getting 2 root 43. The one which is in pair, उसका तो अंडर रूट हो जाएगा, अनपेयर्ड अंदर रह जाएगा, upon 12. Now here in the numerator place, you can take 2 common. So if I take 2 common, it will be 7 plus minus root of 43 upon 12. This 2 taken common will reduce this 12. And now we will be writing square root of 43. So let's see what will be the square root of 43. So square root of 43 will be 6.557. Okay, now after solving up to this position, we have two cases. In first case, you will solve for x with 7 plus 6.55, and in the second case 7 minus this. So let's solve these two cases. So let's take the case 1. So see, in case 1 we have x is equal to 7 plus 6.557 upon 6. So this will become 13.557 upon 6. Now when we divide it by 6, so let's see what will be the result. Result will be 2.259. Now the question says that you have to give your answer correct to 2 decimal place. So after decimal, this is the first place, this is the second place, so you have to round it off over here. So you can see after this we are getting the number which is greater than 5. So your result will be 2.26. This will be the first answer. Now moving on to the case 2. In case 2 we have x is equal to 7 and here we have minus. Now from 7, if you subtract 6.557, so you will be getting 0.443 upon 6. Now when we divide it by 6, so result will be 0.073. Now according to the question, we have to round it off to the second place of decimal. So after decimal, this is the first place, this is the second place, so we have to round it off over here. So after this, the number is less than 5, so result will be 0.07. So we have got these two values which have been rounded off to second place. So in the answer you can write one is 2.26 and the second one is 0.07. Okay students, one thing that you must do if you are watching this video, then try to solve this question on your own. So you must have the knowledge how to convert it into 2 decimal place. So make sure you solve it once on your own.